Hi there, it's Jason with CubeFit Stretch, and I want to start you with just a little warm up before the stretch, believe it or not. So we're just going to start with a little bit of flow. So just some shoulder rolls, some classic shoulder rolls. It's actually nice to get some circulation before we start holding it in different stretches. All right, so both shoulders working our way into our backward circles, and we could also reverse it to go to the front. So just head is neutral, try not to poke your head forward, just keep your ears balanced above your shoulders. Keep going. All right, and coming up next, I want to do some neck motions. So all of our classic moves. So from here, we're going to keep both shoulders down, and then we're just going to tilt side to side, so ear to shoulder. Those of you on my Thursday flow are very familiar with these. I like to hit the neck quite a bit. Okay, so we're starting just moving side to side. But don't worry, in today's session, we're also going to be holding it in these stretches. All right, so just a few seconds pause to each end. One more to the side. All right, and I'm going to turn to the side just to show you our chin tuck. So just coming from here, down, and then you're going to look up. As you look up, think about pushing your chin up to the ceiling. So lengthen the front of your neck, basically where your throat is. And then as you're looking down, you want to think about lengthening the back of your neck. So not just simply looking up and down, you want to think about actively lengthening, pushing up, and then tucking it down. All right, and then we're gonna just look side to side. So turning and turning. So as you move through this, you might be able to feel like maybe you gain a little more range each time you visit. So here and here. All right, to that side. Okay, we're going to start moving our shoulders a bit. So fingertips on your shoulders, and then this time we're going to circle the elbows forward. So just like you did your shoulder rolls, except this time we want to move the elbows. All right, which is going to move your upper arms. Therefore, the motion is coming through the shoulder joint. Focus, focus. There we go. All right, and then we're going to simply reverse that to go back. And I know the shoulders are probably going to burn a little bit, so that's okay. We'll give it a rest a little bit after this. All right, so that's good. It's a nice full motion. So remember, moving with the elbows this time, but you're also going to feel chest opening, shoulder blades coming back there. All right, just a little combo stretch. So remember our head tilt. So we're coming here. So start by tilting, and I actually want you to extend that tilt all the way down to your waist. So now you have one long line here. So we're going to hold it there, and because I'm seated, I can place my arm on the armchair, and then we're going to add an arm reach. All right, so you're here. All right, so remember to continue to let your head drop just to add that neck stretch, and we're going all the way down the spine, so all the way down to your waist. We're holding it here, and something I also like to do is bend the elbow to get back of your arm. So you're there. So now from elbow all the way down to your hip, you're creating that long line. And then we're going to move to the other side. So go ahead there. I just want to make sure we're not getting any extra noise here. Okay. All right, so go ahead and tilt over to the other side. Here we go. So starting with your head and neck, and then all the way down to your waist, and then you can hold on to a stable surface with the other arm. And then we're going to reach up and over. So keeping your head tilted, you should also feel this down the side of your neck. And we're going to reach. And we can also bend the elbow to get the back of the arm. And we'll hold it here. And you want to think about stretching up and away. So that way the elbow all the way down to your hip. You're going to create that really long curve. There we go. All right, that's looking good. And we're going to apply the same concept to our rotation. So watch carefully. We're coming up neutral, either standing or sitting, neutral, up and tall. All right, start by twisting or rotating at the waist. And then we're rotating the shoulders, so you're turning, and then we're going to continue all the way to the top of your head. So you should almost be able to look behind your shoulder. Don't force it, of course, but the idea here is your waist is going to rotate, and then your shoulders all the way up to your head. Okay, and I'm placing just the hand on the outside of my knee just to hold it for stability, because we want to be able to hold it here. And then let's release and turn it to the other side. So go ahead and rotate through your waist. So once you're as far as you can go there, turn with the shoulders. And then finally, head and neck. So because your spine gets more flexible as you reach the top, you might be able to turn your head more. Then you're able to turn either your waist or shoulders. So again, if you're able to look behind you, great, but don't force it. Just go as far as you comfortably can today. All right, we're actually going to repeat both sides, because the one thing I'm going to add here is just a little arm hug. So it's this shoulder stretch, bringing your arm in. So what you want to do is start with that rotation once again, turn everything, waist, shoulder, head, and then we're adding, see here, that arm hug in. You can grab it at the wrist. So now everything rotated, but you should also feel this behind your shoulder. So everything just going in the same direction, and we're holding it here. And you want to stay as tall as possible. Keep that tall spine. Create that space between each vertebra to decompress your spine. All right, reset, and once again, tall as possible. Rotate, 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 meaning your head and neck, and then we're just adding our shoulder stretch, hugging it in. So the idea here is you want to cross the arm in front of you, and then just use the other hand to bring it in as close as possible. And possibly looking behind your shoulder, relax into the stretch, but stay tall. Continue to breathe. All right, and let's bring it to the front. All right, that was very good. Just some more dynamic stretches. Your hands either behind your head or knuckles at your temple with your fingers bent. And then continue to sit up tall. We're just going to close the elbows in, open back out. All right, another way of doing this, if you want a little bit more range, is you can turn your arms this way and then cross it in front and then really pull your elbows back. All right, and then coming up next, we're going to do a really good shoulder stretch, opening your chest. So first, I just want you to drop your arms, shake it out. Okay, so I'm going to turn to the side. So first thing we want to do, pull the elbows back wide. So once they're as far back as you can go, take your thumbs back, so you're rotating back. So here's what it looks like from the front. And now you see how if you're able to get your elbows behind you, great. That's really going to open your chest. All right, rotating out. So a few things to look at here. Elbows wide, behind me, thumbs are back to get that external or outward rotation. And then this one, you can really arch your back. If you need to relax, go ahead and just reset. Come back when you're ready. Elbows back, thumbs back, rotate right there. So it'll almost look like a W. We're just holding it here. So this will start to feel really good. Really arch your back, thumbs go back. And then just to finish things off, we're going to do the opposite. So we're just going to lock our fingers in front, chin down like we did our neck stretches, reach forward, open your upper back. So on this one, you can actually round your upper spine to lean forward, reach forward, arms are straight. And go ahead and relax. Maybe finish with a couple more shoulder rolls, loosen things up. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on Stretch, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. Sure, Lena, Alberto, you're welcome. See you next time. Bye-bye.